Yes, guys, back again with another video, and today's video is a contract news update regarding a David Ornstein bomber. You can call it a bomber, but David Ornstein has dropped some big news regarding Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract, Virgil van Dijk's contract, and Mohamed Salah's contract. We're going to dive into it. Before we do so, make sure you do smash a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're on the road to 800 subscribers. We're now closing on nearly 710. The channel's doing really well now. Make sure you do smash the like, subscribe, and then let's get into it. So, I was just chilling, went on Twitter, and then big up to the guys at the Anfield Talk. They tweeted a load of stuff out. A load of stuff regarding David Ornstein, and I thought it was quite interesting. So, yeah, David Ornstein has spoken on Mohamed Salah's contract. I just know Liverpool have been optimistic for some time that they will reach an agreement because ultimately they want Salah to stay, and there is belief that he is happy and would like the same. Now, of course, the numbers will need to be right on what we think is a proposed 2-year extension, and that's clearly not been easy, but there's so far been nothing to indicate talks have stopped or are not moving positive direction. Furthermore, when you make checks on rumours, reports, suggestions that Salah might set to be moved onto a Saudi Pro League or a PSG, for example, you tend to receive pretty immediate and firm denials. Interesting. I also don't sense the Champions League and the AFL Cup defeats will have anything bearing on the outcome. Same timings, the same I suspect with Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold. So he's basically saying that Liverpool wants to keep him still. He's basically saying Mohamed Salah still wants to stay at Liverpool. It's just about the figures, and with the time, with about just over two and a bit months to go, Liverpool ultimately know that they're going to have to just reach an agreement with Mohamed Salah. It's as simple as that, and it'd be a different situation if Mo was probably wanting more years and wanting more money, and he had an interest in, let's say, going to the Saudi Pro League or PSG. But it's looking like he has no interest in that whatsoever. Moving on to Virgil van Dijk. All parties are playing down Virgil van Dijk to PSG. Liverpool remain confident that he will extend. Now, we know there's been a couple of reports in the past couple of days about Virgil to PSG, to Bayern Munich, and it looks like those reports have been somewhat shut down because Virgil van Dijk ultimately wants to stay at Liverpool. He wants to remain the Liverpool captain. He wants to remain at the top level, winning trophies and continuing on after this season, after potentially winning another Premier League with Liverpool. And it's ultimately looking like, from the rumours, that Van Dijk doesn't really want a massive pay rise. He just mainly wants the contract extension, which is obviously running out this summer. So I believe Van Dijk's on 220. I believe he'll probably get maybe a 10k pay rise. It'll just be like very minuscule. It will ultimately just be mainly years added on. I've always remained confident that Liverpool won't let all three of them go. I think if Liverpool let all three of them go, the backlash and everything would just be so bad. And Arne Slot, after coming in his first season, will have a massive job on his hands, because not only that, if Liverpool didn't need to do any business this summer, and it was just these three contracts to sort out, it won't be as bad. But the fact that Liverpool need a new left back, potentially two new forwards with the likes of Diaz, Jota, Darwin expected to be leaving. You could potentially see Joe Gomez leaving, so you probably need to bring in a centre back, maybe another midfielder as well. There's too many holes, and it's not like these are backup players. These are going to be starting players that Liverpool need to be filling in these holes in. So ultimately, I think FSG, they're not that stupid. or are they? I mean, we'll see. But it's looking like David Ornstein is saying that Liverpool will still remain confident and Van Dijk will remain confident, which I did find interesting. Also, David Ornstein has spoken on Hugison, who is also being linked to Richard Hughes, and members of Liverpool's recruitment team will know him partially well given their links to Bournemouth, but I'm not sure if they're pursuing him. I need to make more checks, and you can imagine there would need to be some outward movement in the Anfield centre-back department to create space for such a player. Also, that is a position their top priority right now. Let's see. I'm sure we'll come back to the Houston topic in the weeks to ahead. I said on Twitter and I said on a YouTube video, Liverpool only sign him in my opinion if Van Dijk leaves. Or Liverpool, let's say, let a Joe Gomez go, and it's just one of those deals where Liverpool just ultimately can't really afford to miss out on. I believe that's what is the case. You know what I find really interesting? We've not seen massive news on Trent there. Now, is it concerning? I mean, look, a lot of our fan base have kind of just given up on Trent staying at Liverpool. Look, I still want Trent to stay. Like, the right back market is dead. It is dead. Like, come on. Although I did see this, that breaking Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid is 90% done. Marca has confirmed, basically waiting on Trent to basically sign their signature, but they're doing it out of respect for Liverpool. But I am very pleased with that news. Like, we've got to take any news with a pinch of salt, you know. And ultimately, I'm going to take it and run with it, if I'm being honest. And with the Mo Salah one, that's really good. You know, that Salah still wants to. And obviously, you know, he's not really interested in a Saudi Pro League or PSG, and obviously immediate firm denials. And I don't sense the Champions League and the EFL Cups will have any bearing on the outcome, on timings. That's also interesting, you know. So yeah, like going at the Carabao Cup and the Champions League, he expects that won't be anything to do with the contract, which is good. And obviously, then people will say, "But look, Mo Salah was crying after the Champions League." Well, yeah, because as it currently stands, that is probably his last game for Liverpool in the Champions League. So he's obviously going to be emotionally upset. And he's probably going to be upset in general because he wants to win as many trophies as possible. He's not going to be laughing off the pitch, is he? He's not going to be like, oh, God, yeah, haha, hilarious, we're just gone out of the Champions League. He's not going to be in high spirits of emotion. I think people take a lot of things out of context to players' body languages at times. But that was an interesting piece from David Ornstein regarding Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, and Mohamed Salah. But if you do enjoy this video and you want to stay up to date with the latest Liverpool news, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash a like. Again, like I said, we're on the road to 800 subscribers. We've got many more videos to keep coming and posting. And yeah, I can't wait for the transfer window, posting of transfer news. We are going to do some other club videos. It's just right now the international break is so dead, so I'm only really going to be talking about Liverpool in the international break. But obviously, when the Premier League and the Champions Leagues and the FA Cup's back, we'll be not only just talking about Liverpool, we'll be speaking about other clubs as well, doing the regular watch-alongs, the previews, and the match reactions. So yeah, make sure you do subscribe, smash a like, and have a good rest of your week. Up the Reds, and yeah, that's fingers crossed. If it's not all three of them, let's at least keep two of them. Take care. Goodbye.